Hey there, it's Lauren. Thank you so much for joining me. For this video, I am actually doing like a no makeup kind of look with a bunch of products by 1over1. They are a Los Angeles based beauty company that uses a lot of natural ingredients in their products, and they have quite a few of different products, and I have pretty much all of them except for their I think they came out with a cleanser within this last year. Anyways, this face is pretty much utilizing just them with like the exception of a couple of products. And it actually turned out to be like a no foundation makeup look. So that's kind of cool. So anyways, if you are interested in how 1over1 products apply, how I got this look, or if you just want to watch this video where I'm sitting in plants putting on makeup, then just keep watching. So I'm going to start out with the Dr. Jart Cicapair Tiger Grass Color Correcting Treatment. I really like this stuff. You probably know if you watch my videos. It helps with redness, color correcting, moisturizing, just gives an evenness to my face. The 1over1 Base Glow, it's the Sheer Light Base Glow. I kind of get confused on what's the order of the words for the name of this product, but it's kind of a multi-purpose product. It's a liquid highlighter. You can use it after your makeup, but I also like using it just as like a nice sort of glowy tint on more no makeup days, and then just add concealer. And it also works really well if you want to like mix in with a foundation to make it really glowy. So right now I'm gonna take, this is actually a brand new one. I just used up my last one, and it's kind of like a nice sort of champagne coppery leaning color. It's not like too dark, but it's not too sort of light. It's kind of like a nice middle ground. So I'm gonna just rub it all over my face. It doesn't really give any coverage or hide anything. It's just really illuminating, and with sort of being illuminating creates like a little bit of a blurring effect, as like any sort of illuminating highlighter can do. So I still have a few zits and things poking through, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to conceal. I'm going to use the NARS the soft matte concealer, the soft rat concealer. I have a few blemishes right now. I've got a guy right here, and then this big dude that's right here, and then this guy that's poking through. I'm actually more broken out right now than I normally am, which, you know, not necessarily the best of time to film like a low to no makeup look, but just kind of like a look I've been into wearing this time of year. So I'm just kind of hitting up the areas that I want a little bit more coverage, and I am like prone to redness. So basically just like the areas around my nose, and then the couple of blemishes that I have. Going in with this kind of medium sized, like kind of stippling brush. It's not really a stippling brush. It's actually from a BH Cosmetics set. It's the 128, and I really like it for blending in concealer. It's like a good shape. It's not too small, but it's not so big. Just going over those areas to make sure it's all blended. So 1over1 has these Duotones, which are little cream duo products that either have a bronzer and a blush and a highlighter and a bronzer. So there's like a few different combinations. The bronzer's all the same, and I think the highlighter's all the same, but there's two different blushes. There's this one that's like a poppy tone, and then there's this one that's like a rosy tone. So I'm gonna actually mix them. I'll use a little bit of both. I'm gonna start out with the bronzer though. I actually have two of the Alizarin Rose Duotones. This one I've actually used up pretty much all of the bronzer in it. As you can see, I really like this cream bronzer. It's really pretty. It has a nice shimmer to it, so it's kind of illuminating, and it's really easy to use. Yeah, especially with fingers. It's like a good, like, just rub it all over your face kind of product. So that's what I'm gonna do, but I'll go in with a brush to blend it out. But I'm just hitting the parts of my face with the bronzer. And since this is like a no makeup look, but I do want to add a little bit of depth to my eyes, I'm actually gonna put quite a bit of the bronzer on my eye area as well. And a little on the nose. And now that I look like I let a child just put a bunch of dirt on my face, I'm gonna go in now and blend it. And I'm just gonna use the same brush from earlier, really not getting fancy, and just blending it out. So now I'll take the Alizarin Rose, the rose side, and I'm actually gonna place it more on like my high cheek, do that kind of like Charlotte Tilbury kind of placement of blush where it's like a darker color over here and then something a little bit brighter on the apple. So I'm gonna place that there, and now I'll dip into the poppy one and pick up some of this color. And then I'll just work them in. So now I'm gonna dip into one of the Duotones that has a bit of the highlighter and just add that on top here. I'm gonna pause the video and just fill in my brows real quick with the Anastasia Brow Wiz and then come back and do my mascara. I feel like I look super angry with the way I did my brows, but I'm not. I'm gonna use Glossier Lash Slick for my mascara. It's a really good, like, your lashes but better kind of mascara. I'm just gonna add a little bit of powder down the center of my face because it's getting a little bit more shiny than planned. The sun is actually crossing across this room faster than I remember. So it's making me all sweaty, not just glowy, but also sweaty. So I'm just basically going down the center of my face, the areas that like translate to being like kind of greasy looking versus shimmery looking. They have a few different of these lip oils. I think I'm gonna use this one. This is the Crimson Breath, but they have this like kind of like peachy, orangey toned one, a clear one, and then the rose one. They're all really pretty. They just give like the faintest hint of color, and they have, ooh, I accidentally just got way too much out. Whoops. It's what happens when you're talking and applying and not paying attention. Here is the finished face. I guess this is a no foundation look, since just have the tint and the various base products and the concealer, but there's technically no foundation, so it's really like light and breathable. You know, you can still see my redness and whatnot, but I don't mind that. I like that. I really like this brand. I've been using these products for about, I'd say, a year now is when they gifted me these products. This wasn't sponsored or anything. I've just been a fan of this brand, fan of the products. I got to meet the lady who's behind the brand like a year ago. She's a really cool lady, and it's been fun watching them grow. I know they're on some bigger retailers now and expanding globally, so that's pretty cool. So congratulations to them. It's a really nice brand, and it's run by a woman, so I always really like supporting not only indie brands but woman run brands, woman created brands. That kind of sounded strange, but anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. I have swatches and things like that via a blog post that I will link down below that will correspond with this video. So if you want to see like individual swatches of the Duotones and the different lip oils, they will be there, along with some more like wrap-up thoughts. And that's it. All right, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like it and subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.